Good day, and welcome back to another stream of AC Unity as part of our historical chronology project. And yeah, today we are finishing Unity with the rest of the side missions left at this point, which also means we're gonna be jumping quite a bit through the years. Between 1798 to 1822 is what we're still covering. And within that time frame is of course also the time when Napoleon has risen to power, and also his power ending in 1815, I believe. Now the side missions, they won't really focus all that much on Napoleon himself, save for one core mission. But yeah, they're still kind of like set in the time frame, so we're going to be covering the rest of it. And yeah, then the playthrough will be wrapped. And we can move on to the next game in the timeline, which is Assassin's Creed Chronicles India. Hello there, Dr. Darling, welcome in, and good day to you. Oui. Yes. Alright, so in the year 1798 we actually only have one mission, and that's the social club mission. And it's spiked bourbon. But Elden Ring takes place in the 1800s too. The more I learn about Elden Ring, the more interesting it gets. I guess now I can include it in my timeline. Easy.
Probablement un voleur qui fuit les gars.
Oh damn, did you know, Dr. Darling? Nice progress. Getting like the entire game done yet again, but also playing the DLC. How was that boss that everyone says like super difficult? Is he called like the Orphan or something? Oh, really? So even surpassing Elden Ring for you? I have to say, Bloodborne was a really good experience. I mean, I have played some Souls games before, like Dark Souls 2 and a bit of Dark Souls 3. But Bloodborne definitely appealed to me quite a bit. The setting and the atmosphere, I think, was really unique. And also the fast-paced combat I really liked.
Trash.
That's really nice. Guess they were properly warmed up with the previous Bloodborne playthrough. Hello there, Mr. Gordy. Welcome
I
in.
need that money.
Yeah, hope you have a nice day so far, Mr. Gordy. 101 that is supposed to be hard, same for the early easiest one. 2 to 4 vibes on each of the other boss. I mean, sounds like you had a good build there. I definitely didn't have that much of a effective build in my playthrough. Spiked Bourbon. Assassinate the Templars within the ruling council of 500 in the Palais Bourbon. Several Templars have managed to join the ruling council of 500 in the Palais Bourbon. From this seat of power, the Templars are using their influence to continue the reign of terror. Assassinate the embedded Templars to curtail their influence. Oh, hell yeah, goodie. That sounds really nice, dude. I hope you have a great birthday weekend. Hope you're gonna enjoy it. Oh, very nice, Dr. Darling.
You there! Stop! Stop! Get over here!
Yeah, sometimes I do that as well. I like split the hours up a little bit.
Hey, you! Stay there a moment! Get over here!
There's so many snipers here. Honestly, I have no idea what 20k yen would be in like dollars or something. Never actually had any yen before. Ah, very nice, Dr. Darling. I quite like the Kirk hammer. I wanted to use it more, but I did only use it for like a few hours overall. Kinda stuck more to the kind of like beginning weapon, because I really liked how fast it was. Oh yeah, dude, that sounds like a good time. Are you going for any particular kind of food or cuisine?
Shut up! I do as you're told. God! You better back down! Not one more step! Back! You filthy stuff! Not here! Move away! Get out! This is your next one!
Huh. Where's the Templar in this radius, I wonder? Ah, there you are.
You must be stopped.
Okay, that doesn't work.
solution for a problem like him?
I suppose. But he's a cagey one. We'd never get close.
Don't be so dire. He's never faced our likes before. Oh, possession is resourceful.
You cannot guard by looking the other direction.
Something's only right. Can't be far.
Mercier. Someone's gonna pay for this. Definitely dead then.
Yeah, no worries, Mr. Cody. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for the lurk. We're gonna visit Japan at the end of the month with Neo 3. Nice, I heard good things about the game. Speaking of swords games, I guess.
You can't shake the law. Bloody corpse there. Show yourself. Big war. Your kind are finished.
Just barely got out of range there, the dude.
Halt! Citizen! Got him!
Making all that.
Why is he not affected by smoke bombs? But notice the other guard wasn't affected either.
Un homme comme on en voit peu. Stop right there! You know...
Alrighty, and with that mission finished, we're already moving into the year of 1800. Like, as I said, we're kind of like jumping at this point a little bit because the main chunk of Unity takes place, of course, in the first 5 years of a revolution. And all the other missions later are more like, you know, extra stuff. But yeah, we're going to be doing the final mission of the co-op side mission type. That's the Infernal machine. This one takes place on Christmas of 1800, so we are moving into like very late 1800 at this point. And yeah, with that, of course, we're also dabbling a little bit into the water of the 19th century. Royalist forces attempt to assassinate Napoleon as he attends the opera. The assassins step in to save his life and take out the conspirators.
Turn those carts around! Bonaparte will be passing this way.
You don't say. Our Lord and Savior himself.
Yes, yes, mustn't be late for the damned opera. The war doesn't even start until the 5th act.
Napoleon Bonaparte, soon to be Emperor of France. But tonight, it's the opera. Napoleon's claim to fame was using cannons on the streets of Paris.
Fire! Long live the king!
Outnumbered 6-1, he crushed royalist forces marching on the National Convention.
Take your positions.
The surviving royalists are going to attempt an attack on Napoleon. The centerpiece is a giant improvised explosive device lovingly known as the Machine Infernal. Protect Napoleon from the royalist threat.
Ah, okay, so this was in connection to the Dead King's DLC, I think. Right. Well, it's still relevant, I think, because it's a bit of backstory here for Napoleon. Citizen?
Citizens.
Hello, Valmita. Welcome in, dude. And yeah, not doing too bad. Having a decent day so far. How about yourself? We're gonna work on finishing Unity today with the remaining side content. On August 9th, 1794, Napoleon was placed under house arrest for supporting Robespierre during the revolution. Oh, that's the only reason why he was arrested? We leave out the tiny little bit about him stealing a small army to search for a certain artifact under Franciat. By the 20th, he was released due to his powerful influence. In 1795, he stopped the local uprising, and by 1798, he was leading the royal army to victory in Egypt. From there, his rise was unstoppable. What really happened in Egypt, I wonder? Ah, gotcha, Dr. Darling. So did you look up like a guide for how to build your character effectively? Or did you just did like a test around? Because I was just like placing them whatever kinda made sense, I guess. But definitely wasn't like very optimized, I don't think. Oh, very nice, Amita. That sounds fun. Are you missing many achievements at this point for the base game?
Schiller, Schiller, ba, ba, ba.
Yeah, or maybe Dr. Darling, you're just, you know, so used to Souls-like games that you just became like a master. Hello, Vashella. Welcome in, dude. Ahoy. And how's it going? I'm doing not too bad. Recovering from last night and Hertha's loss in the quarterfinal. In the penalty shootout, of course. But yeah, Was a good game though. I'm definitely proud of a team and the performance. You know, was a pretty level-headed match, I think, between
Damn, man, look at that, look!
the first tier team and the second tier team. Ah, gotcha, Mita. That's definitely fair, yeah, because I thought you already played the game and had like done all the content of the game, but I guess I was on the unowned version then. That's definitely fair, dude.
High position gerecht.
Nice, Schiller. I hope you enjoy your lunch break. And hello there, Siala. Welcome in as well. Good day. At least my team made it to the quarterfinal. That is true. It's always interesting, that competition. Because there's like so many underdogs that can make it, you know, into the next rounds that are like not essentially expected. Thank you, Siala. I definitely like them too. Especially, you know, the amount of research I had to put into like finding some of the sound bits and like different variations. I think with the in-sound sound bit we have like close to 200 now, different in-sounds. Thank you for the lurk, Siala. Yeah, what are sound redemptions? Haven't redeemed one of those in a while, have you? The fall of Robespierre after his arrest on 9th Thermidor ended the terror and led to a more civilized stage of the revolution. It meant also a resurgence in royalist activity, and in 1795 a convention was afraid that monarchists might win the next election. As a precaution, it adopted in August 1795 a decree, Court of the Two-Thirds, stating that 500 of the 750 members of the future 2 assemblies will be current members of the convention. You think it had more to do with consolidating the power, don't you? I hate that you've become so cynical. And well done. Both elections were scheduled for 20 Vendemiaire mid-October 1795. And Paris royalists were determined to make the convention revoke the rule. On 11 Vendemiaire, 7 Paris sections declared themselves as insurgents. Some of the National Guard joined them. The convention ordered Barras to take military measures, and on the field, Bonaparte became the de facto military leader. On 13 Vendemiaire, October 5th, the insurgents, some mentioned 25,000 people, marched on the convention at the Tuileries. Bonaparte put in place a number of cannon procured by Joachim Murat, and after receiving the order from Barras, told the troops to open fire. Grapeshot was very efficient in such urban terrain, causing around 300 deaths among the royalists. That action earned Bonaparte the nickname of General Vendemiaire and is considered by some as the true beginning of his rise to power. Oh yes, Napoleon earned his fame firing grapeshot at crowds of protesters. What a hero. He also earned several enemies, can't imagine why.
Go away or I shall taunt you a second time.
Ah, gotcha, Mita. Yeah, I remember you mentioning something about it. It's really annoying that it wasn't even like available to buy for many people, but at least that's the case now. But still a bit weird that it wouldn't allow for like any, you know, multiplayer stuff. And thus also lock you out of, you know, getting the achievements for that potentially. But at least you can, you know, fully own and play the base game and the DLC. That's definitely the important part. Hello there, Seraph. Welcome in. That was a pretty good one, I would say. What about this one?
Go fuck yourself.
It's a bit more direct, I think.
The assassins need you to keep Napoleon alive and the royalists out of power. You can start by taking out the snipers along Napoleon's route.
What if they detect me?
Got you!
So we can't get too far ahead of Napoleon here, so we gotta be waiting every now and then a little bit.
Come here, you!
They have kind of like an awareness radius or something.
You cut down this man. Wanna fight? I'll fight you 10 inches of steel for ya. You can't just bloody do what you please on blind packs.
Whoa, someone shot at the bomb from across the street.
Hello there, Ave. Welcome in, dude. And good day to you. Yeah, not having too bad of a day, thank you. How about yourself? We're gonna work on finishing Unity today. At this point we only have this co-op mission left, then the whole Paris stories with a psychic woman, and like one more social club mission, so definitely quite close now to finishing the playthrough. I'm also gonna jump through the years quite a bit because the last mission in Unity takes place in 1822, which is kind of wild because the game starts in 1776 technically. So like more than 50 years that it's covering, which means technically we're playing as like a 60 plus year old Arno by the end of the game. He's even rivaling Ezio from Revelations at that point. Oh, very nice, Ave. Oh yeah, definitely nice to get one of those. Same here. Got my day off work, so just chilling a bit. Gonna work on finishing this. And yeah, the next after this will be Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, which takes place in the 1840s. And for that game, I've decided to do a pacifist run. So won't be able to kill anyone except for like golden targets. I want to finally get my remaining achievement where you have to play through the game without killing anybody. That's like the only one I've missing at this point. The Machine Infernal. On December 24th, 1800, an attempt was made to assassinate the first consul Napoleon Bonaparte. The Infernal machine was the explosive device used in an attempt to blow up the coach, carrying the first consul as he left the Place du Carrousel at the Tuileries and made his way along Rue Saint-Nicaise to the opera. Miraculously, Bonaparte was unscathed. Investigations initially led the authorities to suspect the Jacobins before they realized that it was a royalist plot. This entry doesn't mention the best part. Get this. Napoleon escapes a bomb meant for him that killed 22 people, and instead of going home and cowering like any normal human being, he still goes to the opera. Of course the assassin should have known right then. He was 3 peanuts short of a bowl. I mean, this was a man who had been taught how each day could be your last. How you should live life to the full. And what does he do? Spends 4 hours listening to some woman in a Viking helmet yelling in a theater. That must have struck fear into the hearts of his enemies like nothing else. Hello there, Luffy, welcome in. Good day. How do you mean, chronics? I'm not sure I fully understand. Napoleon not blown apart, at least at this point. His rise to power will definitely blow apart at the latest in 1815.
Head over there and look for more information.
Ah, okay, gotcha. I don't think I've ever heard of the streamer before. But yeah, I mean, not unlikely that, you know, some people kind of like sound very similar. Oh, very nice, Dr. Darling. That's cool. That you have it like all fully paid for. Definitely nice to get that out of mind.
These guards are here on someone's orders. You need to find out who.
Where's the info? What's up there, is it?
That guy in the courtyard is the one who set off the machine Infernal. Bet if you checked his pockets, you'd find out who paid him.
That was a nice shot. Thank you.
What the fuck?
Is Napoleon dead then?
What? I was standing in the middle of a crowd. All of a sudden, the social stealth goes away, but nothing happens, right? We're just standing there. I'm still standing in a crowd. And then all of a sudden they detect me? Makes sense. Unity is like, I'm gonna go all out for the last stream of this. I'm gonna get all the bugs now. I'm also like stuck for some reason. It's really weird.
We wait for orders.
Okay, we found a name. Now we just need to find out where he's hiding.
Okay then.
Shit!
Just to take me like that way, yeah?
This room looks like the Royalist base of operations. Look for information on who's behind this attack. The information we found came from a local address. Head there and see what you can find.
What the? Okay, that was my fault. I pressed assassinate a bit too early there. I was kind of getting ready for high profile assassination on the sniper up top. Yeah, that was my fault. But still, the game is definitely something right now. Run, Arno, run! Hello there, Oliver. Welcome in, dude. Indeed. Imagine if you could actually run like that with his arms moving that way in a regular like running animation. That would be so funny. Lots of momentum he would be gaining.
Hey! You want me to find a nice convenient lamppost to hit you up on? Hey, you! Stay there a moment! Ah!
Jesus, that's a lot of snipers here.
Come on! Come on! I can see you! Found you!
Someone got Michelle. Bloody hell. Damn. Someone got Michelle. Bloody hell. Oh, cool. Ah, 30 pike off too.
Jesus fucking hell. How many snipers are here? Had a nice long weekend with family. Did a little 15-kilometer hike with your girlfriend on Sunday. Oh, very nice. I love doing really long hikes like that. But that's a pretty long one for sure.
Nice work. Time to get out of here. I think we can let the gendarmes take it from here.
And there we go. That's the last co-op mission finished. And that's also the last mission really focusing on Napoleon as a character. Alright, so that means we can now move on to the final Paris story questline. And that is the one focusing on Mademoiselle Lenormand. Now the reason we do this so late is because her active years were in the 1810s of her years of living in Paris, and it's also the first records we have of her talking to patients wearing the scarf that she wears in the game. Plus she's of course also kind of like represented as more of an older woman. So yeah, it's very likely that those memories actually take place in the year 1814. "14 years at once." It's actually pretty cool though, because if you finish her main story and then do her missions, apparently she's gonna have some dialogue that only happens if you have finished her main story already, which further indicates that it's taking place later in the timeline. But it was good to even in this code buff. Yeah, I definitely understand that too. Like when I walk that many kilometers a day, I definitely also feel it in my
Surprise to meet with anyone of your ilk.
Les habitants de cette ville sont
Est-ce une espèce de...
Hey, what can I help you with? I'm gonna need you to pay your You seem angry. There's no need for that.
It's a bit weird. The game is kind of like stuttering for some reason. Not sure why, because it just started happening. Let me try changing to borderless. See if that helps. Otherwise I might just restart the game.
You're here. I foresaw that someone would come help me.
My voice is also stuttering? Really? Is it still happening? It's a bit weird right now. Like for some reason the game is kind of like having issues. And if it's also happening for the stream, then it might be like a system related thing. Let me just quit the game real quick and check something. Just gonna restart the game real quick and see if that helps. I gotcha, Oliver. Yeah. Okay, let's see if restarting the game helps.
S'il continue, il va se leur garder toute c'est manifeste toujours.
How are you?
Parie qu'il a bu.
You're here. I foresaw that someone would come help me. I read the tarot for powerful friends, and now some believe I influence those friends, and they wish me harm. I have seen my enemies in a dream. Come with me and I will sense their presence.
Mademoiselle Lenormand, born May 27th, 1772 in Alençon, received a conventional education from psychic abilities that would allow her to pursue the practice of divination. With her evolution, she moved to Paris and set up a fortune-telling enterprise. Robespierre and Saint Just, for all of whom she predicted a violent death. But you are poor and sick and hungry and a psychic. She sure is. To be fair, it was a pretty violent time. Lots of people were meeting violent ends. If this psychic had predicted that deaths would all take place on a little yellow barge called Colin, or by inadvertently impaling themselves on a series of stale baguettes, then I'd be impressed. Her activity made her suspicious in the eyes of a committee of public safety, whereupon she was sent to prison in 1794, where she met and befriended Josephine de Beauharnais. She escaped the guillotine and during the Directoire and Empire periods, managed to set up a new necromancy establishment in the Faubourg Saint-Germain, where the elite made haste to hear her predictions. She is also believed to have met Napoleon, but this didn't. She believed herself to be nearly immortal and predicted a very long life for herself. Nevertheless, she died in 1843. Did the sound cut off there? I mean, I'm not too sure because but yeah, I've been having like all of a sudden stuttering issues.
I sense that your husband is having an affair.
I beg your pardon?
In my dream, one of the murderers was from the country. Yes? Farmer of sorts. Oh, he is dangerous. Shit! I feel an evil presence. He is somewhere
Fresh.
Yeah, there's something weird happening here. I have no idea why it's happening all of a sudden. Because the start of the stream was fine, right? I'm not sure if it's just because I'm running the game or if it's like a genuine issue. I guess I'm just gonna keep talking for a little bit and you guys can just tell me if, you know. Oh yeah, yeah, I see it. Like just now my mic just. Oh, that's so weird. I wonder if it's an issue with NVIDIA broadcast. How about this? I'm gonna go and restart NVIDIA broadcast real quick. Oops. Hello, hello. Test, test. Okay. I'm back. I restarted NVIDIA broadcast here, so maybe that's gonna do something, hopefully. Yeah, let me try restarting the game another time. That was definitely weird because my mic definitely didn't register there for some reason. Yeah, holy shit, I'm getting like really bad overload for some reason. So weird. Test, test, test. Okay, so my voice is still going through. Interesting, the game ports me like so far away from no more. But definitely let me know if anything weird is happening again right now.
L'odeur des rues doit être moins forte là-haut.
C'est l'œuvre fondatrice qui a bouleversé notre temps.
Efficiently done. I feel that it's about to rain.
How are you?
I remember now, a soldier out to kill me. Look for a man in uniform. A voice is whispering to me.
You gutless minnow! I'll rearrange your bloody spine! Come here!
Oh, wait. East or north? It is not clear. Possibly south?
Yeah, it seems to be fine for me right now. Like I haven't noticed any in-game status at least. I did actually close my browser because I saw for some reason it was like using a lot of my memory. Not sure why.
Sent to the great
Come here!
beyond.
I'll squash you like the bloody maggot you are!
I have the distinct sense that a man in the legal profession wishes me harm. A lawyer. I sense a man capable of unspeakable violence. Oh, I beg your pardon. It is you. Still, someone lurks about here with murderous intent. There. He's joined the choir invisible. And a shady character. Yes, I see him in my mind's eye. A shyster. A bandit.
Where's my goddamn money, Michelle?
I've got nothing to say to you.
You sure?
Ah, no. You'll get nothing here.
Didn't half miss you, did it?
Man from my dreams.
I guess you can predict deaths like that too, right? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna predict your death. And telling Arno, hey, this is the dude from my dream.
Cheer, my friend.
That's a lucrative business right there.
I thank you, my friend. I sense you have lost a loved one. May you live in honor of her memory.
S'il continue, il va se rompre le cou.
Conscience, pas moi.
Ce sac à vin me fait perdre mon temps.
Calme-toi.
Alright, so we're back. And I'm not too sure if the issue has actually been fixed. I ended up also looking for if there's any new drivers, you know, for my graphics card. And installed that and then made the system restart. Gonna have a look and see if it's any better now.
Return. Come. I have something to tell you. These cards, the cross and the lady, invoke Notre Dame Cathedral, continuing with the religious theme, monks. And this card, it is clear to me that an order of monks is after mystical power. They hope to find Nicolas Flamel's water of life in his long-lost laboratory somewhere here in Paris. This card, the key, They have found part of the mechanism that will unlock Flamel's door. You must go to Notre Dame and recover that mechanism.
Nicolas Flamel. Born in Pontoise in 1330, Nicolas Flamel later went to Paris to work as a scrivener. Flamel amassed a considerable fortune for himself, arousing persistent rumors as to how he managed to establish such wealth so quickly. For many, Flamel therefore must have been an alchemist, able to transmute base metals such as lead into gold or silver. In his youth, Flamel had a strange dream in which an angel showed him an extraordinary book. It was in this book of Abraham Elixir that he would later discover the secrets of alchemy. Flamel went on a pilgrimage to Saint Jacques de Compostelle, where he met a certain Maestro Canches, a Jewish Kabbalist who would give him certain keys for interpreting the book, which, it is taught, allowed Flamel to use alchemical methods to acquire his fortune. Flamel is credited with the reconstruction of the Church of Saint Jacques de la Boucherie, the remains of which now stand as the Saint Jacques Tower. Though some say that the Philosopher's Stone made Flamel immortal, it is known that he died on March 22nd, 1418. He is buried alongside his wife in the present-day Cluny Museum in Paris. Welcome back, Mr. Goody.
That's right.
J'imagine que c'est dangereux. J'espère qu'il n'est pas sujet.
On dirait qu'il y a de l'agitation.
Tu vas regretter quand la garde t'aura attrapé. dois en avoir assez de vivres pour venir voler dans ce quartier.
Citizen. Another book of Elixir.
Tu finiras entre les mains de son sang.
Passera bientôt tout ton temps à la Madeleine. On va t'envoyer sous terre. Nothing here for you, citizen.
On sera fait de toi, pauvre diable.
Nobody has a part here. This guy must have it, right? Nope.
Come here! I'll squash you like the bloody maggot you are!
Ce drôle s'y entend.
Ah, okay, there's one more guy. Kinda missed it, apparently.
This rusty bit of metal must be part of the mechanism that Mademoiselle Lenormand was talking about.
Whoa!
Ma parole.
Ah, you have recovered part of the mechanism, as I knew you would. Keep it. It is you who will unlock the secret.
Alright, so the next mission should be starting here at any point, really. You probably have to wait like a minute or so before it pops up. But yeah, the next two Paris stories are with Lenormand as well. I do wonder though if maybe I have to go away a certain distance before it pops up. Or if it's like time based, I'm not too sure. Ah yeah, now it pops up.
You are ready for the next step? Odd. I did not foresee that at all. I have an acquaintanceship with Denis Molinier, who dabbles in alchemy. I suspect that it is he who possesses the other part of the missing mechanism. I advise you to go to his house on the Ile Saint-Louis and steal it. Yes, steal it!
Denis Molinier. An alchemist from Montauban, Molinier was deeply interested in Flamel and produced the famous Flamel images, consisting of obscure figures that combine symbolic and chemical formulations.
Un nouveau client. Fort bien.
chercher à impressionner. Regardez comme ils sont fiers.
Come, we have a mission.
Listen to me! I said...
Il faut l'envoyer à Bicêtre. Sleep well, huh? Celestine. God, I'm all right.
Be especially alert. The twin element of the mechanism has been discovered. Someone will come for our part. No one can get past me.
I wonder who could come for the mechanism.
To the last of Flamel's laboratory. Say nothing to anyone. Understood.
An old map. In the margins are alchemical symbols hand-drawn by Denis Molinier. A copy of a book of Elixir with handwritten alchemical annotations by Nicholas Flamel.
This rusty bit of metal must be part of the mechanism that Mademoiselle Lenormand was talking about. And this completes the mechanism. So much for the Templars.
Okay, so I think the game is running fine for now. And at least I'm not like noticing any like big issues at the moment. I still think something is a little bit odd. Like sometimes when I'm doing certain actions for the first time, they take like a bit to register. But at least it's running like fine at the moment, I feel like. But I'm not too sure if my mic is getting cut off every now and then, because I don't always look at the audio bar like 24/7. But as long as I can just finish the last remaining missions here, that's the important thing. And then I can investigate if there's like any deeper underlying issue.
Guess you're not so
Hello there, Dex. Welcome in, dude. What up, son? Are you that old already? How's it going, Dex? I hope you're having a nice morning so far. And yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Had some weird technical issues today all of a sudden with the game of the stream. And like my mic software. I'm not sure if it's like fully fixed now, but at this point we only have 2 missions left in this game, so I just want to get it done, to be honest. And then I can investigate if there's like more issues or not. But yeah, other than that, doing pretty good though. So far so good. That's nice to hear, dude. Welcome back, Dr. Darling. I'm not too sure if it's like fully fixed at the moment, but it seems at least run better. I haven't really noticed like any major stutters. Yeah, that's true. It definitely tend to happen. I just hope it's like not something like hardware related issues. Because that would suck quite bad.
Ah, the second part of the device. You have the necessary pieces. Return to me when you are ready to take the final step.
Bienvenue, monsieur.
Alright, final mission here.
I foresaw your return. Come, I have something to tell you.
Well, the final Paris story for her, but we still got one social club mission after this. Use the mechanisms you've obtained to enter Nicholas Flamel's secret laboratory and obtain his elixir of life.
This card here, the key, and here, the sun. Against these other cards, it is quite clear that many people are in search of Nicolas Flamel's secret laboratory that has remained hidden these hundreds of years. You are ready. I commend you, but I cannot help you. The final mystery of where to find Flamel's laboratory is beyond my powers. Only you can solve the enigma. My intuition tells me you will do well.
Notice PCs get cranky if you don't restart them for a while, or if you don't do Windows or GPU updates. That's definitely true. It can definitely cause issues. Yeah, so when I have those issues happening just now, I ended the stream and actually updated my graphics card drivers. And just did like a full system restart to see if it helps. I mean, so far it seems to have helped, maybe. Not sure if maybe just the system restart would have done it. But it's definitely a bit weird because the PC hasn't been running for that much time, like only for, you know, 2 hours or so prior to that, so I'm not too sure.
S'il continue, il va se rompre le cou.
Vous devez empiéter sur l'espace public.
Les yeux me jouent des tours.
Alright, there's the symbol. There's a mechanism. There's another symbol. There's the lunatics. First, I believe it. But yeah, Nicholas Flamel's famous laboratory. There's also a chest you can only access if you do this questline. And there's the famous Elixir of Life. Supposedly.
Let him come unknowing. Let him deliver the mechanism into our hands. Let us at last enter and partake of the elixir.
The elixir.
Very well. Get ready. He's certain to come.
Moderate stop!
Oh, I guess that's it for Eternal Life. It's bad.
Vacarme.
Come back here, you thief! Thief!
Ah, soyez le bienvenu, monsieur.
Have you brought the elixir? Oh, of course you have. I knew you would not fail me. Many thanks, my dear Arnaud. I foresee a great future for you.
Why, thank you. That's very kind. But let's see if Elixir of Life actually works on you. Huh. It actually does. It's a miracle. She was right after all. She doesn't die. Alrighty, so with that done, there's only one more mission left now as part of this playthrough. And that's the final social club mission here, an Engaging Egyptologist. And this mission would take us to the year 1822, so it's like much later in the timeline than any other mission in the game. And I do actually have a note on why that is. Let me have a quick look here. murderous Arno. Attempted murderous Arno. That's true. It didn't actually murder her. It just attempted to. There's a difference. Okay, so the character in question here, which is Champollion, began studying the Rosetta Stone in 1808. And over the next years, he continued his research until finally making a breakthrough on the 14th of September 1822, when he was able to identify the phonetic values of the individual hieroglyphs. And he studied an obelisk out of Egypt, I think, to do so. And yeah, after that he documented his findings, and they were also still published in 1822. But that's the year when he did the breakthrough here with studying Egyptian hieroglyphs. And that's why it's so late in the timeline. The Templars had procured a rough transfer of a missing section of Rosetta Stone. Friend of the Brotherhood Jean-Francois Champollion informs us that this rubbing contains sensitive information concerning the assassins. However, the rubbing was not yet been translated. Understanding its importance, the Templars have split the rubbing into 3 sections. Champollion knows their whereabouts. Go to Champollion near the Luxembourg Gardens and use him to help you recover the 3-part rubbing before the Templars learn its contents.
Il est resté trop longtemps à la taverne.
Arrête sur ça, juste là-bas. That's right.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-bas?
J'aimerais bien faire autant.
Une machine pour juger le corps français de tous les gens rapprochés.
Yeah, we did already read that in the progress tracker. The Rosetta Stone. A fragment of a larger stele engraved with 3 versions of the same text in 3 different languages. The Rosetta Stone is actually a decree issued on behalf of King Ptolemy V in 196 BC. It was discovered during Napoleon's campaign in Egypt. It was unique in that it offered Egyptologists the basis in ancient Greek with which to decipher hieroglyphics. Jean-Francois Champollion deciphered the text to ultimately obtain the key to understanding Egyptian hieroglyphics. It's really cool how this actually ties into the discovery tour of Assassin's Creed Origins, because there's an entire discovery tour about Champollion and his findings and the Rosetta Stone, and how that was the basis of understanding the language, because he had a direct translation into Greek, which we of course can still fully understand. So it's kind of cool, you know, going from this game to Origins, which are like back-to-back Montreal developed games, and having that connection.
Capital. Good morning. I'm here, my friend.
Hello there, Assertive. Welcome in, dude. And good day. Yeah, not doing too bad. Had some technical issues, unfortunately, but I think they may be sorted for now. Let's hope so. But either way, this is actually the final mission of the game, of our playthrough, so yeah, excited to get this run done. How are you doing today? Ah, gotcha, dude. Well, thank you for the lurk. But it was really weird, like, my game started stuttering and then my mic was being cut off and it was quite weird. But I ended up reinstalling my graphics driver and restarting my system, and that might have done the trick.
The 3 parts of the rubbing are scattered. Away.
Champollion was a student of Oriental languages, particularly Arabic and Persian, at the prestigious Collège de France. He showed extraordinary linguistic talent and began to learn Coptic. A proficient scholar, he was appointed professor of history at the University of Grenoble, aged only 18. Champollion was fortunate in obtaining a copy of the transcripts of a Rosetta Stone and put forward the idea that the stone's hieroglyphs consisted of both ideograms, which express ideas, and phonograms, which express sounds. He eventually deciphered the hieroglyphs, which led him to reveal an unknown chapter of Egyptian history. Indeed, Dex. Yeah, still one of my favorite games of all time. Assassin's Creed Origins. I just love the setting so much of ancient Egypt. And, you know, Bike as a character, the soundtrack. It's also quite fun, I think. I love the side quests in that game too. Origins? No, this is AC Unity. That is correct. I wouldn't mind actually revisiting Origins, but yeah, we're already past, very well past that point in history. Also, give me just 1 second, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Assertive, you've lately have issues too, and the ironic thing is it's on games that take nothing. Maybe it's any games that you play are just poorly optimized or something. Who knows? I mean, with indie developers having access to, you know, engines like Unreal Engine, and if they end up using said engine, then it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, because it can be a difficult one to actually optimize well. I have no idea if, you know, it's like the engine that some of those games are maybe using or not.
The translators. I want to help Arno. I believe I can distract the Templar guards at each encampment. Follow me, and we'll recover those rubbings in an instant.
On y va, on y vient. Les nouvelles du jour fraîchement imprimées dans le meilleur journal de Paris. Les habitués le recommandent, les autres ne savent pas ce qu'ils mangent.
Don't even think it. Cannot pass.
Yeah, classic is like, follow me. And the guards are like, you shall not pass.
You want to stay healthy? You start backing up.
Ah, gotcha, assertive. Yeah, that would definitely also, you know, be an issue potentially. Your system is being held back by other parts.
You there, you men. I know what you're up to.
Jesus.
What's gotten into you?
Seneca.
Rubbing stones like children. Have you no dignity?
What an odd fella.
Yeah, at the moment, unfortunately, it's not the best time to upgrade the system. Some of the prices have become really, really expensive.
Louis, still with us, I see.
Especially if you're looking into like buying RAM or something.
Philippe?
I'll get you right in. You're going nowhere, Corporal. Yeah. Who's killed you then?
Arno, can you like cover properly, please?
Son of a... That's not good.
You want to do the cover bug one more last time.
Step out where I can see you, horse. Someone shooting? Can't stop us! Get out of here! Go on! Hey, you! Stay here a moment!
Right, I was
Stop! You!
It's crazy how much that has exploded. I'm really glad I upgraded my RAM the second last year. Like a bit over a year ago, I guess. Granted, I still don't have like a DDR5 system, but I still definitely saved a good amount of money. And there we go. That finishes the final mission in our timeline. an engaging Egyptologist. And yeah, that means you also have now covered the years from 1776 until 1822. Granted, the last 20 years have been, you know, kind of like pretty rushy. Considering, you know, the missions take place like many years apart from each other. But yeah, that is now officially everything being covered that I wanted to cover as part of a timeline. So to kind of like recap, we got all of the main story done with, of course, the 100% sync of the objectives complete. We've done all the co-op missions, all the heist missions, all the social club missions, and all the Paris stories. We didn't do all the murder mysteries because there were like 5 or so that didn't have like much of historical relevance or like anything to give us an indication when it would take place. We didn't do the enigmas in this run, and we've done all the Café Theatre missions, of course. And companion missions are just like, you know, kind of like extra fluff, but they don't have like any kind of like story relation, so I didn't do all of those. Just like ones I came across and kind of like wanted to do for the extra money. But yeah, this was, I think, still my longest playthrough yet of Unity. Like, I think even longer than my 100% runs. Due to the no fast traveling and of course playing the missions in the order that I've done, because it meant I didn't go like to the closest mission nearby, but I rather went, you know, to whatever mission was next in the timeline, which could have been like on the other side of the map really. So yeah, 17 streams plus 2 for the Dead Kings DLC, so like almost 20 streams total. Definitely good sized playthrough overall. But yeah, now with this game finished, we're gonna move into the 1840s. And for that, we're moving into colonial India with Assassin's Creed Chronicles India. And for that game, I've planned a pacifist run. So basically, I can't kill anybody except for the targets. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm still missing the achievement in relation to that. Which I've actually done I've done at least 4 playthroughs at this point, I think, back when I tried to get all the achievements. Not killing anyone, but for some reason the game never registered that. And I now found out that basically in one level, if you set off any traps, then you fail the achievement guaranteed, even if none of the people actually die because of the traps. So it's kind of like a bug, I guess, like a glitch. So when I replay that game, I'm gonna just make sure not to cause any traps to, you know, trigger. And I think then we should be good to actually get the achievement complete. But yeah, I'm gonna play the entire game with Pacifist. So yeah, that is the plan.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Hello, Varot. Welcome in, dude. Thank you so much for the raid. And welcome in, raiders. How is it going? How was your stream? Gotcha, assertive. Yeah, that's probably true. Like if you want to go to DDR5 and you gotta exchange, you know, the motherboard and all that. And potentially also like CPU. And of course, you know, like RAM and whatnot. It really is Dex. Yeah, and it really was annoying back when I tried to get the 100%. Because I had no idea why I wasn't registering. And then, you know, playing through the game multiple times, like through the levels. But yeah, at least now I know, and now we can potentially get it. Hello again, Amita. Welcome in, dude. And hello, Gorky as well. Good day. Hey, mon ami, Cine. It was great, thanks. You're up to chapter 6 of Plague Tale now. Been great to play with the French language. Very nice, dude. Yeah, I saw on Discord that you had some issues with Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the last Maraja DLC. That's really annoying, dude, but yeah, I don't blame you for kind of like wanting to move on and not deal with it further. But I'm glad that you've been enjoying Plague Tale and replaying that with a French language. So yeah, you guys actually joined us for the end of our playthrough and stream here of Unity. We just finished the final mission of our timeline, which is this one. It's about a French scientist who basically discovered how to translate hieroglyphs. And through that it also kind of connects to AC Origins and the Discovery Tour as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this mission actually takes place in 1822, so it's like super late in the timeline. So we've been kind of like jumping through the years a little bit here in this session. Unfortunately, I also had some technical issues earlier with the game and stream. Like I had some really weird stuttering happening and then my mic got cut off. And I want to do a bit more investigating because I'm not too sure if it was like hardware related or not. So my plan is to kind of like end the stream here for now and do a bit of investigating. And yeah, if I find it out in time, then I might still come back with some Chronicles India. But there's not really much of a guarantee because I gotta figure out what the issue actually was. Like just making sure that it's not anything hardware related. Roddy kept loading into the mission and then loading into the loading screen and then rinse and repeat. I think I had that bug happening on like burrow liberating activities. You know, when you kind of like fail one of the optional objectives for a burrow liberation and you replay that, you know, location in the progress tracker. Sometimes I would also get into the loop where the game is just like loading, then immediately desynchronizing you and then reloading, and it kind of like puts you in that loop. Until it eventually kind of like works, I guess, but yeah, that's really weird. It's also happening for the last Maharaja DLC. Thank you, Rod, for the GGs as well, dude. Yeah, that was definitely, I think, one of the longest playthroughs I've yet done for Unity. Took us about 20 streams total, including the Dead Kings DLC. And yeah, I guess the approach with no fast traveling plus playing the missions in that order, which meant I didn't go for what's like the most conveniently located mission, but rather, you know, what's the next mission to play, no matter where it is. I definitely yeah, added a good amount of play time. But at the same time was a good opportunity to get to more points of interest and read up more of the database. Cheers, Rod. Yeah, I ended up reinstalling my graphics driver and restarting the system, and at least it ran like better now. But I still had some weird like stuttering issues connected to certain actions, so I'm not too sure. It could also just be another Unity thing, right? Like when I started the playthrough, I also had some issues with the game and OBS. So maybe it's just that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bit of investigating because I don't want to run, you know, into like more issues potentially and then having to fix it like midstream or something. It took ages to finally work. After the end of that stream and took a break, you decided you will finish it off, but next week. I don't blame you. At least that way you can, you know, still finish the playthrough completely. But yeah, you know, the patience eventually runs thin with those type of issues. But yeah, so this is the end of our Unity playthrough, and we have now finished everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and quit to desktop. And we're also gonna have a look if there's anybody we can maybe shoot a raid here, because yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be on in the next half an hour or so. Because the investigating could take a bit longer. And yeah, if things look good, then we might be back later with more of the timeline with Chronicles India. But if not, then we're gonna do it tomorrow instead. Ah yeah, Maxi is actually online. He's doing a short lunch stream. So we're gonna go over there and raid. Wanna give a shout out vote to Rod because I actually didn't give one yet when you raided in. For anyone that didn't come with a raid and if you haven't checked out Rod's channel before, I would highly recommend doing so. He's currently doing a playthrough of A Plague Tale Innocence, and for that game he's doing a French language playthrough. And he's also been playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, where he's been taking a deep dive into the dialogue of either character, Jacob and Evie, and the missions they can both play. So yeah, he's been running around and trying to cover as much of the dialogue as possible from either perspective of the characters. And he's also been doing a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. And for that game he's been doing a slow walk approach. Basically, no fast traveling is allowed. And he also has to slow walk everywhere without actually like sprinting or using the horse. Catch you next time, Rod. Sorry for the timing. I was actually just about thinking maybe raiding you when I was about to finish here. But sometimes the timing can be like that. But yeah, we're gonna pass on the raid over to Maxi and see how Avatar's going. And that's the verse for the shout out Ivor dude. So many games on the horizon. It's all good, dude. Cheers. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time, either later or tomorrow, with Chronicles India and our pacifist run. And until then, I hope everyone has a good rest of the day if I don't catch you later. You too, Amita. Take care, dude. Catch you next time. Best of luck with the achievements on Ghost of Tsushima.